Congratulations, the movie's fantastic.
Thank you very much.
And you are fantastic.
Thank you.
So, tell me when you first found out that you had the part, where were you?
I was actually sitting in the bath, and I heard the phone ring downstairs, and so my dad went to go and pick it up, and he went downstairs, and I heard him say, "Hello, David," but I thought, well, because David Heyman was the only David we really knew at that time, so I thought it was him, but I thought it was him, like, saying, well, I'm sorry, but he didn't get the part, he's not quite right, but, it wasn't. My dad came back up, and he told me I had the part, and I just sat there like this, and I just cried, and it was so cool.
Did you, speaking of Dumbledore, did you find out that Dumbledore was gay when the rest of us did, or was that something that was discussed?
When the rest of the world did as well, and we were like, and of course, like, Michael was delighted by the news because he was really camping it up around set then after that. Yeah, I remember that, and I remember the hilarious reaction. My favourite reaction of. There was some, I guess, super homophobic dude who'd had a massive Dumbledore tattoo on his back, who was like really angry about it, which I was like, yeah, that's great.
It's basically this, it's a shapeshifter which, if it confronts someone, it assumes the form of that person's worst nightmare. So in Ron's case, it would be spiders.
Yeah.
Apart from the heat on that set, it felt like we were in the centre of the sun.
Yeah, it literally did. It literally
just lights everywhere. Yeah, because it was filmed on a set with loads of mirrors, and so they had to have a fireplace, loads of fireplaces in the room, so that they would be reflected in every mirror, and so we were essentially burnt alive for 3 days. That's not too much of an exaggeration, I don't feel. If she did, you know what I like the idea of? I more like the idea of if the films were ever remade, that I could play Harry's dad. I prefer that idea. That would be a nice way of still being like, I don't know, still paying homage to the series, but not having to do 10 months of filming. Professor Slughorn is someone who years ago was the potions master at Hogwarts and is the person that Dumbledore recruits this year to come back, not only to teach potions, but also because Dumbledore thinks that Slughorn has information on Voldemort that he is too ashamed to admit to knowing. And Dumbledore sort of uses Harry as bait in a way, because Slughorn's obsessed with the idea of fame and power. And so Harry is sort of the most famous, certainly young kind of wizard of his time, is the perfect sort of ploy to get Slughorn back to Hogwarts, because Slughorn would want to be around someone like Harry.
Reassure people?
I think, like most people, I wouldn't say I am as brave as Harry is, really, sort of in contrast sort of to what Rupert said. I don't think I am actually as brave as Harry is. I think few people sort of are, really, because I think he's... And I'm obviously, you know, I'm not as troubled as Harry, because, you know, I didn't lose my parents at age 1, I think it was, or something like that. So yeah, I think that's probably the main thing. I think I'd probably have the invisibility cloak. Because then I could just sneak into so many rock concerts, it'd be great.
Dobby, get back here. Dobby. Please, no.
I can't be a wizard. I mean, I'm just Harry. Just Harry.
Hi, Santa.
Expecto Patronum!
Whoa. What?